this year, right? Like even looking at these, like I'm going to go back and forth like this, yeah. They don't even look like the same character. This is, like, in case you haven't heard, Comicsgate posting their L's online. I'm going to start making videos of Comicsgate posting their L's online, posting their L's online, because all they ever do is post L's that aren't actually L's. Like more often than not, you sit there and you read it and you go, "Wait a minute, what do you mean?" Like they tried to shame Kyle.
Reaching.
It really is. It really, really is. There's so much shit going on in there that you just go, wait a minute, that's not really an L. Like, what are you fucking talking about? So as you can see here, sad. Yeah, it is. It really is sad. Like, she's got like these, like, what are these? Like sticking out of her, you know? Like Chun-Li doesn't have any of that. She's got her ass out, but Chun-Li doesn't have her ass out because she's got the thing that covers it. So, like, I'm struggling to see, like,
the person who made this comparison just saw Chick's legs and went, "Oh,
exactly." Like Chun-Li's Asian, you know, like she's a famous martial arts fighting character, and then you've got like not Asian comic book character with like cyborg attachments and shit. Whoever
not wearing like that fighting skirt thing.
It's not even the same kind of dress thing. Like it's not even the same kind of outfit at all. But whoever this Comicsgate posting their L's is, right, is just, they seem like a desperate, like, I know a lot of us think we know who it is, but I'm not going to say any names or anything because we're not sure who it is, right? But like they seem like, this person seems like it's a desperate like ex-girlfriend of CG, you know, like whoever runs Comicsgate posting their L's used to be CG and is now hurt by like Ethan or someone, you know, and like is now just butthurt by all that shit and really upset about all of it because more often than not, as I said, they're posting things that aren't even L's, and this is like you see this thing and you go, oh, fuck those guys, because like that's a cool picture, right? Like there's no denying that's awesome looking, right? But you're just so embittered and so angry at like them moving on without you that you have to kind of twist it and make out it's some sort of L, even though it's clearly not.
Well, the thing is, like, if someone in Comicsgate were to actually try to do a ripoff of something, they would be immediately called out on it because everybody already knows all this stuff. So it would be like, oh, what are you doing? It's a ripoff of this, and then be like, oh no, and they would have to change. Like, there's actually it's kind of cool how it works because there's like this sort of police.
She doesn't even have ears. She's got like robot things going up over her head. Like it doesn't even look the same. Ears. She doesn't have ears. She's got like robot bits going up over her head. But see, like, and what you just said is what everyone in the comments was saying as well. You know, like it's not like enough. Like this is a great example, right? The Comicsgate posting their L's thing, right? You know that these guys, like, this is how you know you're winning because these anonymous people that you've never heard of think about you and talk about you all the fucking time. They are absolutely obsessed with you and me and Ellie and Kemosabe and Edmund. Like they're obsessed with all of us.
I did get on there once actually. I did sort of. Yeah.
Lucky.
Something I said to EBS. I asked them when is CG Con. And they put it on there.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I was like, woo, go me.
I actually got an update. You'll be featured on the next post, Ali. You said you didn't know Eddie Murphy did stand-up. That's going to be so, you know, hey, you made it.
No, if they were doing Comicsgate posting their L's and they just did like a bunch of clips of me not knowing stuff, then that would totally be an L, but at least it would be funny.
Don't worry, I'll start the Ali doesn't know account.
Ali doesn't know things account.
Ali doesn't know. Just what doesn't Ali know today?
Yeah, so like they're constantly going on, and I remember that thing Ellie did, right? That was they tried to make out as if you saying that there is going to be a CG con in the future is somehow an L. They're like, oh yeah, you know, you can't make it into regular Comic Con, so you'd need to make your own indie Comic Con, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like the fact that we can even do that and people would show up proves that you're fucking wrong. Like,
yeah,
they're idiots. They're like, I'm trying to find it, but it was so long ago, I'm probably not going to find it, you know.
But it was a while ago. I was pretty excited though. I was like, "Look, I made it!" Woo!
All their posts and their arguments that they make, and the times they point fingers and accuse, it's the same half a dozen people up the top end that are big ostentatious people that have got these personalities that grate and clash with people. So you get these big guys that earn the big money and have the big campaigns, do outrageous things, and it makes a big splash. These guys go, look what CG is doing. It's like, that's one guy though. There's thousands of people in this movement, and none of them are responsible for what that guy does any more than he's responsible for what we do. But they've got to, it's a bit like a straw man sort of thing. They've got to make these fake arguments based off these half a dozen people at the top because there's nothing on us.
Yeah, look, just mad at Ethan. So much anger at EVS.
It really is
just like $1 million.
It's really just mad at Ethan all day, and then occasionally a mail-in post or two.
Yeah, yeah. Every so often you get someone like us who gets dragged into it as well, but it's always like, look, see, they really don't like Shane Davis. Like, that's where we started, was on a Shane Davis thing. So
yeah, the whole page is really obsessed with like Shane and EVS mostly. It's mostly them.
Yeah, because they're trying to punish them for going against the narrative, for leaving the mainstream, for proving that you can do it without the big corporations. They don't want anybody to get onto that narrative. They don't want everybody to know. I
still feel like this is an ex-CGR. This is someone from CG, yeah.
No one's more bitter than the ex-girlfriend.
The DM's open for cringe tips. Oh my god, the left just can't meme at all. Yeah, just the tip. So like, what?
And if they're doing this, it kind of proves they'll never CG in the first place. Like Dean, you and I were talking earlier today about how it's a network and it's supportive. We work with talking with Aardvark about different people to work on different aspects of his book, and we were amazed at just how many people there were that we could access.
Yeah. Basically, anything you need, like if you don't know what you're doing, there's someone here that will be able to help you with it.
The idea that we want somebody to fail or not to succeed or to succeed at their expense is so opposite of what CG is all about. Somebody who would set this account up, regardless of the bitterness of being essentially an ex-girlfriend.
Hey, Sam. Welcome.
Hey, g'day, Sam. They were never CG in the first place. Not really.
Yeah,
they thought they were. They're probably just some sort of grifter that thought they were along for the ride and that they could bank on ride along on the coattails of the big guys, get some of that early scam money. You know how those early campaigns were pulling in $30,000-$40,000 and then never eventuated. Yeah, these people who just jumped on the CG bandwagon and then they left the house in complete disarray and we're still trying to put the pieces back together.
Yeah, I remember when we all first showed up, we used to talk about how it was really hard for us to be trusted as a new creator because we're first-timers and they'd all been burned by the old first-timers. And it's like, well, that wasn't our fault, But, we've proven ourselves now, so we're fine now. It's fine. Like, don't worry about it. But, yeah, like, it's a thing. Like, I bet you that is one of those guys, Like, that's – my money is on, one of those guys. You guys know who I'm talking about.
I'm not following this dude, but he always seems to turn up on my timeline.
Yeah, because a lot of people are interacting with it because it's like, I don't know. I'm never personally offended by him. Usually I'm just like, oh yeah, like that's kind of like, that's not really an L. Like this is just a stretch. Me interacting with you would be a waste of my time, Yeah. So like, I never really interact, but everyone else does because it's like, it's the audacity of just talking so much shit. It's like blatant bullshit,
Well, there's no point interacting because you're not going to change his mind. Anybody that's that zealous about what he's doing.
Well, and he wants the interaction, like, because then he can try and turn that into an L.
Yeah, you just give him no validity. Give him no oxygen. That's the best, and that's generally my policy with anyone. I don't have anybody blocked that's not a big corporation or something that tried to sell me something. I might have a bunch of people muted because I don't like to hear their negativity and their bullshit, but I don't block anyone. You just don't give them oxygen. You just don't interact with them.
I only block, like, because I've blocked a few, like, trolls and shit, but only because it's like, I cannot be bothered with you underneath every one of my posts.
Yeah.
But like that, it's like a troll. It's like, it's not even the real person. Like if you have the troll telling you that that's their troll account, it's like, why am I going to listen to that? Show me your real face, motherfucker.
And I usually I like to quote tweet trolls. Most of them
quote tweets of violence.
Yeah, they don't like the attention, so give them a couple quote tweets and they usually go away.
Yeah, I usually just say my piece and then mute, but then if they follow me around for a couple of days, then they get blocked.
You're spicy.
Which I have had a couple of times.
You don't mind getting into arguments. I've seen it. There'll be somebody just say some bullshit thing. I'm like, oh, that's some bullshit. And I wander off. And you just jump straight in the pool with both feet. Like, fuck this guy kicking his door in. Hey, this is why you're wrong,
easy.
Motherfucker.
It's easy for me because I'm right.